Oh, it's great. It's an unbelievable honor. Super humbling. It's awesome to see that my teammates think so highly of me, and I'm gonna wear the jersey proud and do everything I can to act as captain like as I can and just be a complete leader as much as possible. He has grown so much since he's been here, and he's a really good player. I mean, anybody who's come to practice, they see it. He makes plays day in and day out, and he gets after it. I mean, and I say it all the time, we've got so much depth in our receiver room, top to bottom, and some guys that people may not know of as much. A guy like Gabe, but he comes in and he works his tail off every single day. He's out there performing, and it's great to see that out of him.
I know you're a star. You walk on mentality. You work as hard as possible. He's a walk-on. Brandon obviously is a walk-on. Brian Ivers is too. What have you seen out of those guys in terms of just work ethic over the years, and how they approach this process, even though they're not on scholarship?
Yeah, it's definitely a motivator. And like you said, like personally, I go into practice and say, hey, I'm the worst guy here, and I got to prove it every single day that I'm the best. And that's the mentality to have. And those guys, they come in and they come in with a chip on their shoulder, and they work so hard, and that's why they've gotten to know where they are now. And Brandon's a starter. He's going to be a huge player for us this year. He was last year, and it's awesome to see that because they come in and work that hard. It brings the whole room up to a complete another level, and we just vibe off of them and just continue to work extremely hard.
With Brandon out this week, a lot of us kind of been battling an injury. Who do you see as the guys that really need to kind of step up with you this week in offense?
Zoe should be fine. But like I've said, our room is so deep, and we got so many playmakers. DeMornay will be out there, and he's pretty healthy, and he'll be making plays. Like I said, there's so many guys. He'll be fine, top to bottom. We should be completely fine in that regards.
Going up against your defensive secondary in practice, what do they look like to you?
Oh, great, definitely. I would say a guy to look out for is Chris Jones. He's a great player for us on defense, and obviously Nate. Our defense it's been great to go against them all fall camp, and it's going to be nice to go against somebody else finally this first game here. They've done a great job. There's been times where they've kicked our butts pretty good, and vice versa. So it's great to go against them and compete. They kind of know what we run and what we do and whatnot. But it makes it really hard for us. But it's good work. It's really good work for both sides of the ball.
You got any good work against Lamar Jackson? It looks like he's going to play a lot on that side.
Yeah, he's going to be a good player. I personally haven't had as much reps against him, but he looks the part. He's tall as can be. He's really lengthy, and he's been doing a great job making plays. So it'll be great to see him out there and see what he can do under some live action in a real-time game.
What did you pick Kean's brain this week just about Fresno State? He was on the team.
It's funny. Yesterday I asked him. I was like, I know you came from there. Has any of your friends texted you or whatnot? Just talking to him about it, but and I'll continue to do so just to get some inside intel from Keon. It'll be a fun week. We've played these guys in the past. 2 years ago, went there. They're always a good team. They're always extreme competitors, and on the defense point of view, they're fast, athletic guys, and we got to just do what we got to do and prepare, and we should be all right.
Chief comes back Thursday. How big a lift or deal is that? Right before the season.
Yeah, we all know Coach Williams is super energetic and a great motivator for us, and it's going to be huge getting them back Thursday. I'm sure that's going to jolt our room, and probably the whole team as well.
Probably in a snap of a finger, we'll talk about senior day. This is your last go-around. More urgency this time around than next. Probably prepared the same way, but it's got to feel
Yeah.
this time around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's crazy how fast everything's gone. Looking back on it in 2012 when I was first getting here, which seems about 30 years ago, but it's been an awesome, crazy ride. A lot of ups and downs, more ups and downs, and before I know it'll be over. And with this season, this will be the first game. This will be I'll be doing that a lot with games and practices and whatnot. So it'll be a kind of bittersweet moment, that senior day and the last day, but I'm just going to try to live in the moment and enjoy it as much as possible.
What has the season ever crossed your mind? Any other personal goals, career goals?
No, I mean, I've thought about it. Obviously, there's never been a 1,000-yard receiver here, and that would be awesome to, be the first. But obviously, that's not my focus. My focus is, our team and as a whole, and whatever I got to do to help us win. If that's, I've said this before, if that is get 1,000 yards, or if that's get 500 yards, or whatever it might be, whatever my role is to help us win, that's what I want to do.
What is it about Utter that made him rise from walk-on to guy where he gets in the place?
Utter is just one of those guys who comes in and he just works his tail off every single day, and he's a vocal leader on the field as well, and he's done a great job, with the offensive line, just kind of holding them together and leading them throughout camp, and everybody sees it, and everyone looks up to Dylan. He's like I said, like crazy hardworking guy, and we love being around him, and he definitely has an awesome vibe to himself and gets us going, gets me personally going whenever I'm talking to him. So it's awesome to see him.
It's tough.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. I don't know if the word is intimidating. How would you describe this?
Yeah. You said tough. He is intimidating. Whenever you're talking to him, he always gets his job done, and he's a guy that you just love going to war with because he's going to go out there and give it his all, and he'll go out there and he'll die on the field for you if he has to. So it's awesome knowing that and going out there with a guy like that.
This summer, you were talking about kind of your expectations for the season or what it could be. Kenny Bell had mentioned that you were going to completely just blow every record he has out of the water. Did he talk to you at all about that this summer, or will he call you the second that you break the record?
I love Kenny, and he's doing his thing right now in the Bucks. It's great to see that. And I've talked to him before about it, and he's always say, "Hey, you're going to go off the season or whatnot." And we talk here and there, and I'm sure he would give me a call. But that'd be interesting to see, just how the season goes and how it all plays out. But again, those records and whatnot, not my main focus.